Oh my god. How long has it been? Holy cow. It's been a minute, huh? Sheesh. Chat! I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm here! Holy cow! Holy cow! Oh my god, I forgot how to do this. On God, I tried to get all my windows up and stuff, and I kept forgetting things that I needed to have up. It was crazy. Pretty wild, pretty wild. Man. How long has it been actually? It's been more than a week, yeah? Yo, Welly Man J, thank you for the 20 gifted. I appreciate that. Holy cow. I feel the love. Golly. Honestly, just to have more than like 2 people waiting for me felt really nice. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It felt really nice. Frostgate, Liam, thank you for the 20. God. Okay. I'll let the okay, all right, okay. Whoa, okay. I see you all. I see you, big dogs. Arr. Sorry, I won't do that again. I've forgotten how to talk to people. It's been shoot. When was the last time I streamed? The 19th. Well, yeah, I got the 20th, I guess. No, the 13th. Wait, it was the 13th because that was Oblivion's thing. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Wait, no. It's been over a week. Did you all remember what I look like? If you don't recognize me, I wouldn't be too surprised. Dead ass. I lost 15 pounds in like 4 days. Like the day after Oblivion's Grand Conquest stream. Over the next like 4 days, I lost over 10 pounds. I've not been well. I've not been well, but we're gonna talk about that. I've talked to a couple doctors, all virtual because I can't see one in person. For like, I don't know, February, I think it's the soonest I can get in. Crazy. I got a specialist referral. Like, it's a whole thing, bro. But the good news is that I'm here and I'm alive. Everything is probably pretty okay. And that's good. We gotta talk about some new stuff and how we're moving forward. That's all. Which I know is scary to think about sometimes. Change can be scary. But I think it'll be better. Honestly, I think it'll be better. We're just cutting out the fluff mostly. You feel me? I installed a Chrome browser that makes Google Notes dark mode on desktop or Google Docs. Thank you guys genuinely for the gifteds. I appreciate that. Being alive is a very good thing. It is. Yes. Crazy thing about it, it very much is. It's a good thing. I highly recommend staying alive for as long as you possibly can. Sounds like you were really sick. Yeah, I did the math, and like I had cut back on eating a little bit because I wasn't feeling well. But you know, protein and whatnot to maintain. Actually, did I lose? Oh god, I lost my arms. That sucks. Oh well, atrophy. I'll get it back. No, I did the caloric math, and I should have only lost like 6 pounds. So I lost like twice as much weight as I probably should have in that amount of time. I feel lighter though. I don't recommend it. I low key, I went from I went from like 270 into like the high 250s, and I was like, I feel like I cheated. I didn't want to get through the 260s that way. That's crazy. I hate it. But, you know. Anyway, we'll talk about that. How are you guys doing? How is everybody doing, man? The world's on fire. Some sweet games have come out. That's awesome. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing better, GDK. I'll be real. Worn out? Eh. Okay. All right. So legit. I feel that. I feel that. We're all about the same. That's good. That's good. I worked out for the first time in 10 days today. And it was harder. I had to bounce down in weights. I had to bounce down in weights. It was not my pride. My pride hurt. But I'm in recovery, and so that's okay. I'm gonna keep telling myself I gotta be gentle with myself. Replicate that in the form of weight gain. I've never had a problem gaining weight. I'll put on muscle like it's my job. Endomorph, I think is what my friend Kevin told me it was. Which is the body type thing. Big, I guess. For lack of better phrasing. Apple leaked the release date for Ark Knight. That game's not out yet? I thought that already came out. Weird. Alright. Bet. Writing a story that seems fun, but otherwise writing feels either bad or boring. It sounds like you got some block issues, maybe. And that's okay. That's okay. These things shall pass, and you will find your inspiration once more. I believe. It's raining heavy, and work was slow. Sorry to hear that. Rain sucks. Jen and I might be moving, literally because the weather is just garbage. I think my rosacea started to clear up a little bit too, unironically. Just everything or most things? Hey, that's okay. The fall is coming. Fall time fixes everything. Hey, yo! My brothers in gaming. If you got a lady, don't forget to get her a boo basket. The haunting month is almost upon us. Don't forget your boo basket. Don't forget, this is your reminder. I got mine on lock. Gentle reminder. It's almost October, man. September's basically done. We're so close. My Grand Blue Fantasy Guild tried to get me back into Fae the other day. Don't come back to Fae. Don't go back to Fae. This game is such a joke, man. I say that knowing full well the next time like a good alt shows up, I'm right back. I'm right back in. It's rebuilding Thor and Alencia all over again. But in the meantime, I'm gonna say that this game is just Wild. They have zero direction, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I don't know why they do this to themselves. There's better ways to do this, man. But it's crazy. I'm reading a book called Dinosaurs at the Dinner Party. It's about the Victorians, 1800s dealt with discovery of dinosaurs. Dude, that actually sounds sick. I never really thought about how, like, people who didn't have a lot of science dealt with stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, imagine you're like a peasant in a field somewhere and it's like 1582. You know, there's like plagues all around you and stuff. And then you just find a freaking dinosaur head buried in your field somewhere. What do you... That is crazy. Dinosaurs at the Dinner Party. I'm going to check that out. They would try to cook the bone in the soup. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, people got to eat. I feel that. The month with the best weather is nearly here. I do love me some fall weather. It's the best. Jen and I might be planning a trip up to Connecticut this fall, actually. It'll be good times. We'll see. Home of Mark Twain. Connecticut. Somewhere. Some city. Somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I have a costume ready, but I need to do some sewing. You get there. I'm glad you're live. Satachi, I'm glad you're here, brother. I miss you, man. That's my dog right there. I still have fun with it, but let's be real. It's because I'm absurdly lucky with my top 3. Oh, Faye? Well, yeah, because, like, you know. Awakening, yeah. I mean, if you like Awakening Fates or Three Houses, then yeah, you freaking love this game. It's like your favorite freaking thing in the freaking world. Let's be freaking honest with ourselves. The pandering. I say that too as like a Tellius stand for, like, you know, the 2 times a year we get a bunch of stuff for that. But, yeah. My brain is just Grand Blue Fantasy and Arknights. You know what? Sometimes it's best to have, like, more targeted passions. You know? Sometimes that's for the best. I appreciate that. I finally, like an hour, well, not an hour, a couple days before the patch ended, I finally played the HSR story. And it's finally good. It took almost an entire year. But it's finally getting interesting. I can't believe there's only like 2 or 3 patches that were worth playing out of an entire year. It's crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. Wuwa's still killing it. Literally 2.x has been insane. I've loved every bit of it. I played the new Phase story. It was a filler. Took about 4 minutes. Not too much to comment on there, unfortunately. Still haven't seen Thor. Big bummed about that. Is what it is. But surely the next 2 will be good for Faye, right? Because we get the build up and then the climax. Now we're currently just in like the transition part where they're like, character X says, "Oh, we have to go do this," and then character Y is like, "Yes, let's go do that," and then they fight, and then you find out what happens next time. Again, there's there's better ways to do. Anyway, y'all know, to be real. What's up, Julius? Hey, PGR, I finally ran out of things to do. That sounds sad. You know what? Rune is high on knowledge, though. I'll give him that. He do be thinking. He's a thinker, that Rune. He loves to think. I appreciate that about him. Oh shoot, what else have I done? Hold on. I wrote notes. I wrote notes down. Oh, Allfather? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's fair. I've been doing a lot of deep breathing. I know that sounds trivial. But have you all tried it? I mean, like, really committed to deep breathing on a regular basis? Holy shit, is his life changing? It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. It makes you feel so much better. Stress. It's a problem, turns out. Oh, shoot. Let me update this. I totally forgot. Don't feel obligated to do any goal stuff. By the way, just... We're just going to scrap all of September. Spoilers. But again, I do appreciate the gifteds. That was very nice of y'all. I appreciate that. I play a lot of TFT. Didn't realize the battle pass was ending so quickly, so did that. I still don't have my tablet up and running. I have to fix that still. I have no idea if it even works. Which I think is the sadder part. So I gotta figure that out. But I think we're nearly transitioned off of the iPad platform, which is really great. So I don't have to fuss with that anymore, hopefully. That'll be nice. Less for me to worry about. I think my iPad's basically gonna be a big TFT tablet, I think, at this point, until they stop supporting that also. I finished Donkey Kong Bonanza. That game was perfect. I am not ashamed to tell you that I cried multiple times, just from like a pure injection of nostalgia. Straight up. It was beautiful. It turns out we were about 70% through. There were like 4 or 5 worlds left. Some of them weren't that long. I won't spoil the ending, but if you know, you know. And it was... Oh, dude. They do such a good job of hitting nostalgic music at just the right time to make me lose it as a millennial. Legitimately. It was, it was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful thing. If it wins Game of the Year, I won't even be mad. I won't necessarily be surprised, but I won't really be that mad. I think they figured out what was wrong with YouTube. That's cool. I love seeing that. Turns out all of those with ad blockers are kind of ruining the gig for everybody. But it's not it's not necessarily the individual's fault. Evidently the way that the site reads ad block or the way ad block works has changed. It's on ad block. And basically, if you were using ad block, you didn't see ads, but your views still counted, which was good. But now the view doesn't count. So there's that. I thought it was very strange that, like, I covered a game, which was the new Three Houses game, which I would bring up for you if my internet would work and allow me to do that, but it won't, so I won't. Like, I think it was like over 4K views, which is odd for me now. The last couple months, it's been like, "Ooh, can we break 1,000?" But yeah, I guess evidently the way the ad block thing works now is if your video is like doesn't count. Now, the beautiful thing about the video I did put out that got a lot of views was it was under 8 minutes, which means it didn't have any mid rolls, which means ad block didn't work. I guess unless you got a pre-roll, but like, so that kind of tracks, I guess. So I kind of got to think about that a little bit. I've had a lot of time to think. I've had a ton of time to think, and I think that has served me very well. Our entire stream schedule kind of got nuked, gonna be honest. But that's okay. It's totally fine. What are we gonna do now? I guess is the potential question that y'all might have. We're gonna flip it upside down. We're gonna flip up everything upside down. Here, why don't I'll show off my fancy new thing here. It's dark mode for you, because the white is just too bright. You know what I mean? So first, let me just go over what actually here. Let me come back here. Let me go over what's happened to me, because that's probably the better informant of everything that's changing, for lack of better phrasing. So, as y'all know, it's very unusual for me to cancel a stream, let alone a week plus worth. I'm late. Not uncommon for me to be late, but it is, I think, fair to say it's weird for me to like cancel. So Monday rolls around and I cancel everything. Or I may even cancel on Saturday. I don't remember. But basically, I felt so awful that I was like, I need at least a week to legitimately just recover. And it turns out there were perhaps some underlying conditions that I was unaware of. And it turns out some of that might be more chronic. A lot of it is likely temporary. That's getting turned around now. I spoke to a couple doctors, Teladoc. Not a great experience, but it is what it is. And I got a specialist referral. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, like, you guys don't care about my medical history and whatnot. But the general gist is that a lot of it is stress induced, or like stress makes it worse, I guess, is like a better way of phrasing it, because it comes on without stress, but stress definitely makes it worse. So I've been super stressed out about a lot of things. Not necessarily like getting through stream games and stuff like that, but just life, as I'm sure we can all relate. And I think it finally, man, it just caught up with me. I think that's all there is to it, man. It just kind of caught up to me. And it was eye-opening, I think. This is where the deep breathing comes into play, in case you were looking for a callback on that. So I gotta do some different lifestyle stuff to make sure that I am not unintentionally stressing myself out, because I didn't realize that I was stressed. That's the kicker. I've always heard growing up, because it was like a popular phrase in the 90s and early 2000s, that like stress was the silent killer. I don't really knew what they meant by that. Honestly, I was just like, oh yeah, because like people don't talk about it. But like sometimes you just don't know you're stressed out. And I didn't know I was stressed out until distinctly Monday at 6 o'clock. I was laying over there. And I was like, oh, I don't have to get ready for stream. And I just felt a wave of like relief rush over me. It was really weird. And I was like, wait, have I been stressed about like getting ready for in like getting through all the stuff during the day so I can go live and like fit everything in? And it turns out I was. Now, that's not to say that like streams stress me out. I love talking to you guys. Okay. I love having a connection. I love chatting and such. I love gaming. I did a lot of gaming, just not live while I was gaming. So I think it's mostly I'm just trying to do too much. And the stress of trying to fit everything in, on top of all of the random bad stuff that happened with like the house and just, you know, other stuff that I haven't talked about that was like work related and all that. So it's like I could fit everything in. I was in a razor margin back when there were no like life anomalies, like ceilings leaking and such. And so that happened. I still continued to do it all. And it caught up with me, I think, is basically what it comes down to. So, that said, we're gonna dial it back a little bit. And I think it's okay to do that because of the way that YouTube has changed now also. So it's kind of a good time to just rip the Band-Aid off, you know? Pun not intended. I did not need any Band-Aids. I was like, it was inflammatory issues. Part of my insane weight loss was legitimately just, I was no longer, my body was not inflamed because I took time off and I ate better and I wasn't stressed. A lot of that was just like, you know, so I've been carrying a lot of stress for a long time, and streaming is like legitimately the best part of my day. Don't get it twisted. Streaming is like the best part of my day, and I would not give that up for anything in the world. I am chopped at this point, I think. I think my grand era pretty much ended during, like, at the end of the week-long live stream and the end of like daily multiple uploads for like over a year. I think that was like the peak era, and now I'm just like, I'm just doing whatever, you know. So I'm not trying to be anything spectacular. I'm in it for love of the game, I guess is what you would say. Realistically and metaphorically speaking. So, what does that mean? What does that mean for us? Let me swippy swap over to here now, where it actually makes sense. What does it mean? We are gonna continue streaming 3 to 4 times a week on Twitch and YouTube. That part's not really changing. I was doing like 6 days a week. It's gonna be like half that. And we're not. I should probably have that. Not going to have set gameplay days. As helpful as that was, it did not conform to me just being able to do stuff when I needed to. What's up, Kratos? I appreciate that. Stress can be brutal. I cut back on going out and doing stuff for 3 days a week just because it was not doing well last week. Yeah. I mean, stress is rough. Stress is rough. And I've talked about this. OCD, autism. I have a naturally more stress-induced experience. By my brain. Like, prime example. I have intrusive thoughts a lot. If you don't know what those are, they're bad thoughts that absorb your mind. And even when I was starting to feel better, I'd feel like a twinge somewhere on my body and be like, oh my God, what is this now? And then I'd start Googling, and it was just a nasty little cycle. Okay? And so I got to reel that in. It's not good. It's not good. It's not helpful. And it's my brain doing that for whatever reason, because it thinks it's being useful in some capacity. But I mean, it's not. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. I went on a tangent, and I apologize for that. So we're not gonna have set gameplay days. That said, still doing TCG things. I love TCG things. Very fun. We're still doing Fae and Wuwa. Love that. So once a week, we'll probably still do that stuff. Nothing in that regard is going to change necessarily. Okay. I will say, as far as scheduling things, 60-hour RPGs, not super helpful. So I think it's best that we stick to stuff that is maybe more pick up and play conducive rather than these super long epics, right? That said, I'm not going to blame Dark Souls. I'm not going to blame Dark Souls. I do find it a little ironic that the last time we played it, we were going through the Crystal Cave, and I wasn't sure where there was a platform to walk on. Which is making my stomach hurt just thinking about it. But... VOD channel exclusives. I think, because I'll be honest, I went back into Dark Souls while I was away just to see how I felt. And I think I can play it in a more relaxed setting in the daytime with light, where I take deep breaths, for example. Because God help me, I do love Dark Souls. I was talking mad shit, okay? I was like, this is the worst game ever. Dark Souls is garbage, blah, blah, blah. I didn't mean it. I was hurt, okay? Translaw, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate that. So, like, I'd like to still continue it. I'd like to still record it. I don't think that with the new stream schedule, I can bite that off, because we'll be literally playing the Dark Souls Trilogy Plus additional games for like years, literal years. And I think pick up and play games are a little more fun. I do have the game that we're going to be playing next. I have a trailer for it. And I also have a little co-op project that probably won't start this week, but we might be looking at it next week for Jenna and I. The real Anne Orlando is the time we spent. True. True. Thank you for the 2 spot. I'm tired of all your backseat. No, the backseating is actually wildly helpful. I think it's more the stress of me trying to figure stuff out and also stay entertaining in the process. And that is a difficult balance to strike, and one that I'm not ashamed to say I do not have mastery of. You know? So I'm not saying we won't finish Dark Souls. I'm not saying we won't finish Expedition 33. It's definitely going to be on the VOD channel as a separate thing, where it's just exclusively that. But we may also finish it live. Okay? And if that's the case, we will just take several days straight, like several streams straight, and we'll knock them out. Because the once a day weekly thing, like, dude, I love Expedition 33. It is hard to get back into the combat rhythm after taking a week or 2 away. I don't know when to jump, when to parry. I forget what buttons do what, because I was doing this in Dark Souls literally yesterday. So I think it, from an experience, it will probably be better just to cruise through them instead. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. In addition to other VOD channel exclusives, if I just want to brain dead TFT for like 2 hours, I might throw it up there. Okay, so like if y'all are not savvy and in the know, the VODs channel over here, that's ultimately where you want to be. Okay. Clips. That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense, and I acknowledge that. However, we're gonna start utilizing the Clips channel a little better, and it's just gonna be fun stream moments that happen. Shorts and regular videos will be on the YouTube. Okay. Fuentes, hello. Did you have an upload to that in months? Yes, I know. Which, if I can just backtrack real quick. There were some moments where I was streaming on TikTok, and I can only multi-stream to 3 places at once. So the VODs channel is going to lose about 2 months worth of streams. Those are just gone. None lives forever. Okay, we're just gonna have to make our peace with that, and be fine with it. So moving forward, including this stream, they will all be over there. Now, the benefit of the live streams being over there is they can be like pretty readily viewable, which is nice. But I think what I might end up doing is like doing like an actual thumbnail for them. Putting timestamps in maybe might be helpful. Wait, there's a video that's not live yet. Which one? Oh, that's just the live stream. I had this preloaded. That's just this live stream. Good eye though. It does say it was upcoming. Also, the Sam Slade interview. A very special arena run for Faye. Several other things that I have literally editing projects saved for. All that stuff is going to make its way to the main channel. I didn't want to have a meltdown in terms of my health like last week, but it happened, and so we're gonna deal with that. And we're just gonna put stuff out in a timely manner when we can. Easy breezy. Okay? I'm not gonna stress about it. No, sir. Can't make me stressed. So that is coming to main. That is also happening. Okay. The videos on main are likely to be more footage and commentary based. So not what I had been doing. Okay. What I had been doing for a while is just ripping segments out of the live stream and then putting them on the channel for main content. I think what I want to do is use the actual video of that live stream footage and transform it a little bit. So add a little like post-com and things to it. The format of what you have seen is going to be less repetitive and more transformative. And that in particular is something that I have been frustrated with on a personal level, in that it felt like I was really just cutting segments for the sake of cutting segments. And I wasn't really doing anything to make it different. And so it was kind of honestly just a waste of time. If I'm going to be harsh with myself for a moment. Because a lot of you guys watch the VODs. Why would... I appreciate those who double watch. But like, that's not me being like respectful of your time. You know what I mean? A good example. A Faye trailer will come out. Okay. I'll give my little like off-cuff commentary stuff in the live stream. I'll end live stream. I'll cut out the segment, upload to the main channel. Boom, there it is. Now, for people who didn't see the live stream, you know, they have that. but I think I can do a better job with it and make it more concise. And also, just to be blunt, I have additional thoughts the morning after. I get some sleep on it, and, you know, I have additional thoughts. I have more clear thoughts. So maybe that would be better. I think shorter and more concise is usually better, and not just the ramblings of a man who has seen something for the first time and suddenly has to, like, think critically on it at 11:30 at night, you know? It's kind of asking a lot for me. So I think transforming it in that way would be better. You know what I mean? And I feel better about it personally, so that's the main reason I'm going to do it. I just hope y'all are on board for something like that, because it'll at least be something different that you haven't seen yet. And it will give you a reason to still be subscribed to this channel. You know what I mean? It would be one thing maybe if I was exclusively streaming on Twitch, and then, you know, the VOD came over here, and it was something that the YouTube audience had not seen yet. But that is not really something that happens. So I think that overall this is just better. I guess that's all of this. Oh, I did. I also want to point out something that's more health related. Yeah, it turns out when you only get 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night for 6 years, that's bad for you. Turns out. And the problem with me is that I can't turn my brain off after, you know, I'm live until 12:30 in the morning. And then I'm like, oop, time to sleep now. No, don't worry about that. So I'm up till 4, but hey, the 9 to 5 says 9 to 5. Unless you're my boss, and then it's more like 8 to 7. And so we can't be doing any more late nights. So if that means that I have to miss a trailer, it means I gotta miss a trailer. But it works out because I wanted to do more transformative stuff anyway, so the trailer reaction video likely would not be until the next day anyway. Now, that may only be a minor issue for now, because ultimately daylight savings is coming in like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, somewhere around there, right? And then stuff comes out at 10. So ideally, I'm wrapped for stream by 10:30 every night. Now, in the interim, that might be a little bit different for you all. But it is what it is. If it is on a Saturday, maybe we swing that, you know? I'm kind of playing that by ear. You know what I mean? But again, I think as far as like the video goes, the new way that I want to approach stuff anyway, it doesn't really matter as much. No more late night trading card, dude. TCG Shop Simulator is knocking the boot. I love that game. We may play it for like an hour tonight. I'm gonna be honest, because we're coming down the home stretch here in this. But I did want to point out that I have to literally, for my own inflammatory response, I have to get more sleep. And so that means I have to wind down sooner so that I am able to sleep sooner and get more sleep longer. It's, you know, that is That's the process that I have to follow. And I mean, really, Wuthering Waves, Star Rail, they don't put stuff out until 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? So it's like, I never get to do that stuff because it's always like way later. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Or no, is it 11? No, it's midnight. They don't put stuff out till midnight sometimes. Anyway, making the point of saying that. Okay. So what are we playing? Yu-Gi-Oh! Will continue, which I missed y'all this week. We're gonna open one of these tonight. Okay. Because I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow, frankly. So we're gonna open one tonight, just to make sure that we get there. We are still going to be doing Faye. We are still going to be doing Uwa. We're going to be doing more co-op with Jenna. Because one of the things I do want to do is really get her to a place where she feels more confident streaming. Jenna wants to stream more. I feel like she's lacking that oomph, that self-confidence that comes just from like doing it. And there are some games that I wanted to play, one of which is actually this guy here. Which I also feel like is probably going to be pretty pick up and play friendly. Shout out to IGN, I guess. That I think they just ripped the trailer. And then slapped their thing on it. But it's Lego Voyagers, so I'm hoping that that will be fun, at least, if nothing else. So I have high hopes for that. But that's that. We got Lego Voyagers. Oh, before we get to that. Speed runs? No. We are going to be doing some Donkey Kong Bonanza speed runs. That I think will be fun. TCG Card Shop Simulator. We're definitely continuing that. That will be good times. And then I also have something else in mind that I thought we could at least try and start. I don't know that we're going to finish games, but I do want to at least play them and start them so that I can have the experience to maybe do a video on it. I have plans to do videos on things like Hollow Knight, Dark Souls. I think playing those two games for the first time in 2025 is interesting. I think there's some perspective there I could give on that. I've also played a lot of Game of the Year contenders, Blueprints, Bonanza, Expedition 33. So So I want to talk about those two. And I don't necessarily have to do the entire playthrough on stream. Again, that's what the VOD channel could be for. But I'd like to make the stream more approachable in the sense that if you missed last Wednesday, for example, does that mean that come next Wednesday, you're completely lost because you have no idea where we left off? You know what I mean? And I feel like games like Expedition 33 might kind of feel like that because it's very narrative driven, right? There's examples of this where it's I feel like it would be better to not weigh ourselves down with anything too heavy. So there are a couple games that have come out or will come out. This is the first one that I want to show y'all right here.
Nate, buddy, family meeting. Let's go. Are you bringing food again?
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to.
Dark Souls is suffering driven, that's true.
He's 35. I want him to have some kind of discipline. Nate, if you can hear my voice, I want you to come up here. We're having a family meeting.
Also, I think this guy kind of looks like me a little bit.
What the hell?
Why am I in the game wearing a onesie? That's a great question. But if you guys are familiar with Bennett Foddy and Getting Over It, the newest Foddian game is dropping. And I'd like to give it a crack, frankly. Y'all think I could be this dude for Halloween?
Oh, can you not?
It's just I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you didn't.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry,
With your
just
foot,
using my.
yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go, and I just tried to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick
No,
to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might be over.
Yeah, you might. You might have.
I
Yeah,
over.
You might have oversteadied
Yeah,
it.
no, it was just a little oversteadied.
Well, it's not steady now.
No.
It's
See
oversteadied.
you later, wanker.
Yeah.
And that it's not 2024. Turns out it actually comes out tomorrow. There's a good chance that we actually start that this week, which could be fun. The other one that I thought might be either good for just me or Jenna and I.
Welcome. This is Henry. If Henry's anything, they're, well, everything.
I have to imagine
Henry lives everyday life.
this is a lot like if you played Mario Odyssey and you were just Cappy the entire time.
And loves playing with everything around them. The world is Henry's playground. As Henry grows older, they learn about responsibilities. And that life is not only fun and games. Or is it? Help Henry be curious and playful again.
It kind of reminds me of Untitled Goose Game.
Things in life. Grow old with Henry. Double the Henry, double the fun. Play Henry's not so ordinary everyday life in co-op mode. Henry Halfhead launches September 16th.
That one did come out, which is cool. And then obviously there are also some classics that I haven't played yet. That are like Stanley Parable, stuff like that. Stuff I have in my backlog that are like legitimate classics that I think playing for the first time in 2025 is kind of funny and odd, because it's like, bro, how have you not played this yet? You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna be the plan for Stream Games for the foreseeable future. There will also just be times where we go live and talk. So you know, if y'all are into that and excited about that, I hope that is the case. Okay, but ultimately, I think that this will be better. And we're just going to give it a try for now. And, I mean, for what it's worth, I think it will also give me a little more time to focus on the Outrealm. Because initially, it was... I started the channel with the intent of making it almost like an industry watchdog thing. I don't know that I want it to be that anymore. I think I just want to share interesting things that I learn about and put them on there for like a 4 or 5 minute video. And just like, you know, not, maybe not the complete opposite of what it was. Still things that I learned about or see that I want to share with y'all. But just put them there. Kind of like a Moist Critical situation, but without the drama. Because I really don't want to cover drama. I feel like covering drama would eat away my soul. I'm not built for that, respectfully. I ain't got that in my bones. So, probably won't do that. Respectfully. But I do want to focus more on that. And there are other things too, like my card shop, which I finally think I have figured out a way to do that. I think I'm going to make a website, list stuff there, and then link it over to a shop that I make on TCG Player. That way I don't have to worry about handling the sales back end. That can still be something that, you know, is tried and true and works, and I don't have to stress about it. Because I'll be honest, the shop that I started on Etsy is just terrible. Etsy has gone downhill so bad. I don't know how more people aren't talking about it. But like, Etsy has been infiltrated by like dropship stuff for the most part. And just a lot of like ripped art, and it just makes me sad being on there. And then the fees on top of everything are just like insane. But I think TCG Player might have a better way of like managing my inventory, which is the main thing that stresses me out. So that's another area aspect that I want to do better with. It's a chatting stream. I am pleased to have a chatting stream. Like, not okay. I'm not trying to boast, but not everybody has like a core audience that will just come and talk with you. Like, some people just want to talk about one specific thing. And I know chatters that are like that. They come in, they just want to talk about like a Fate trailer, or they just want to talk about like a new character that dropped, or you know, whatever. And that's fine. But I have always sought community with YouTube specifically. And it is, I feel very privileged to be able to go live with no plan and just talk for 2 hours with people, and have them feel like that was worth their time. You know what I mean? That's special. Not to get like, parasocial, but that is special. And it's not something I take for granted. And like I said, I don't want to just pump out content for the sake of doing it, because I feel like that's what YouTube wants me to do. I want to realign my goals and what I want to do that is also more respectful of everybody's time and attention. Because y'all only got so many hours in the day. You know what I mean? So I want to do what I can to make that time that we engage more effective and more worthwhile. So I think that is ultimately what I'm going to try and accomplish moving forward. So to summarize, I got hella stressed out. It brought about a lot of things that were not good, and we're working on doing better with that. And that's about as general specifics as I can get. I also started rewatching The Office, but it was the supercuts, like the director cut versions, where each episode's like almost an hour. I don't think you could do that show in 2025. I'm gonna be honest. There, some of the earlier seasons specifically, some of the stuff that Michael Scott says, bruh. I don't think you could do it. Anyway. Chat, you want to play some freaking video game? Because I want to play some freaking video game. Let's hop into Card Shot, man. Let's just freaking do it, bro. I wasn't sure if I was gonna play any games tonight, but we're gonna play some games. Or at least a game. This one. Updating Steam. I also realized that Restream put me into the Expedition 33 category on Twitch this whole time, so super sorry to those who were hoping for Expedition 33 content. That is my bad. I thought I had changed it. I did not. Whoops. Okay, let's go here, and then let's pick. Probably not. I guess just that. I guess just this. Oh, wait. Did you guys want to open this first? I'll open it right now. Bet. Hold up. Give me some hype music. I also don't know what's in these. Respectfully, I don't know what's in those. Okay. I vibe. Behold! I didn't have a deep fear of germs, I would just bite this with my teeth. Bro, what is this made out of? This is the most secure Yu-Gi-Oh tin I think I've ever encountered in my life. Ugh. Ow. Okay, I scraped up my fingers pretty bad. That sucks. It's fine. I want you guys to know that while it felt yucky, it was either going to be open all of these or play Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I ended up playing Bonanza. Okay. Okay, so this is the tin. Very cool. Like it. Oh, they come with little dividers. That's fun. I didn't know tins did that. Oh, we got 3. Okay. All right, see you later, Elizabeth. Have fun at class tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if there's a trick to these, so... Chad, what am I trying to hit from here? Earthbound Fusion. I don't actually know what's good. Goblin Biker. Kubiko? Kubiko. I almost bought a Retro 2-pack in Target the other day. Because Jenna wanted to go look at Christmas things. And yes, they have Christmas things out already. Ooh, this is shiny. Dragoon's Light and Darkness. I don't know what this does. Shuffle level 8 dragon from your hand into the deck. Target one dragon monster you control. It gains attack. Okay, seems like a dragon card. Ooh! Bottomless trap hole. My goat. Okay. Oh, shoot. They hit us with the back-to-back-to-back. Centurion Gargoyle Do. Honestly, the bottomless trap hole is pretty flat. Wait, why are there so many? What the heck? Wait. Am I supposed to have this many? Sangan Summoning. What does that do? Fire Drag. Okay, so this is like... Hey, yo, wait! Silent Magician 0? Is this W? It's very sparkly. Wait. White Aura Porpoise. Porpoise. That's fun. Okay, so wait, that's 3. Never-ending Nightmare something. Absorber. And then Zapper Shrimp. Zapper Shrimp. It's a synchro tuner. All things I don't understand. Okay, wait. So is it just 3 to the front then? Is that all it takes? Yo, I'm actually unironically so stoked about the bottomless trap hole, and then Silent Magician 0. That one's pretty cool. Anytime I get something that's like vaguely Dark Magician adjacent, like I'm down. The bottomless trap hole thing was more like okay, this is gonna be dorky, but I will tell you all the story anyway if you want to hear it. My friend Kevin and I, when we played Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, right? instead of being like got you, it would be more like in one of those like gotcha moments. It would be we would say trap hole. Because like trap hole showing up was always like the worst thing possible. As soon as you summon something super awesome. This is back when Yu-Gi-Oh had like 100 cards total. Obviously. Okay. That looked shiny. Okay, so I think it is 3 at the front. Anyway, trap hole, bottomless trap hole. It's nostalgic. Anyway, Ashened to the Endless. Spooky. Magispecter Wind. Priestess of the Ashen City. Is this Dark Souls reference? Or not Dark Souls? Elden Ring? Are we making Elden Ring references right now? Denial Deity Doten. EDD. Kirby game. Isa, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion. Why there's so many D words? What's going on? Beten Bat. 1. Kochobo Hina Matsuri. Mimi Ghoul Fork. Ooh, we're into shinies. Tactical Trainer of the Six Samurai. Samurai are cool. Way cooler than ninjas. Same. Ooh. This is a very sparkly one. Mementical and Creation King. That's what I said. Trust. Mimighoul Dragon. I gotta say that one. And, ooh, this is a number 1. Oh, there's another one. Number C101, Silent Horn. Oh, Silent Honor. Dark. Dark is all caps. You know it means business. And then we have another very sparkly one. Goblin Bikers Gone Wild. Or GBGW. For those not in the know. Now you are in the know. Okay. Silent Magician, still kind of pog. Pretty pleased about that so far. Bottomless Trap Hole, also pretty cool. Isn't there a very sparkly Pot of Greed in this set? Or is that a different set? Was that Retro 2? I don't remember. Honestly, just got these because I thought that'd be fun. I think opening packs are fun. I told y'all next month for Pokemon, we got this guy, right? Because I can only get Japanese cards because it's impossible to get English ones. Because there are grown men older than I am is clamoring to steal them from children. What? Did I mess it up? Oh, I didn't. Wait, did I just get a bonus? Did I get a bonus shiny? Okay, pretend you didn't see it. I put 3 at the front. I don't understand. Okay. Primite Howl. Mantman. The Ultra Mant Human. Cool. The Moonfang Dragon. I won't even insult people by trying to pronounce that. White Dragon Ninja. Cool. Seto Kaiba Wishes. Raid Raptor Roost. Dinovatus Docus. Crazy. Sunset Beat. That's easy. Rattleraptor Norlanius. Multi-universe. Okay, sounds cool. Whoa, okay. Oh, this is a link. What's a Cyberse? Someone explain to Boomer me what a Cyberse is. Topologic Bomber Dragon. Oh, Bomber. I called it Bomber, dude. Oh my god. I swear I remember how to stream and read things. Fire King Courtier Ulcanix. They look like a bird. Like a phoenix. And then we got the Tenpai Dragon Fadra. Fadra. That was kind of cool. Can't really see it because it stops being clear the closer you get, but and then there was Draconic Diagram, but I don't think it's a Starlight. It's just very sparkly. Because Starlight's the entire card looks like that, right? But this is just the picture. Interesting. So I guess not always 3 to the front. You play Fae, we know you can't read. Fae is more of a choice. Fae is more of an active choice I make to not read things. TBH. Okay, well that was cool. We have one more Megaton then. That will open probably next week. And then next month we'll open these once a week whilst we stream. This one could have a cool Arcanine in it. Which I think is why I got it. At least I think it has an Arcanine. I hope it has an Arcanine. Oh, can I use a controller for this by chance? Okay, game changer. Actual game changer. Cybers are the monsters who live in the computer virtual world. Like Noah in that one season arc that we don't talk about in the OG. Okay, so I want to be here, I think. Okay. I don't have to use keyboard and mouse for this. Dude. What is this? Oh, that's Airspray. Open. Oh my god. Wait, did I order everything already? Wait, why is it blurry? Hold on. Maybe I will do keyboard and mouse. Okay, I'll do keyboard and mouse. It looked like it was doing a weird visual thing. Hello. What is up, sir? Thank you. Oh, I forgot I have to give change now. Appreciate you. Oh, big spender. Golly. $7 coming back. See you later. Plushie. Good choice. Fiver. You have a fantastic day. Hello. Wow. That's crazy. 90 cent. Have a good one. Thank you. Later days. Okay, so what did I learn last time? I can't sell cards. I can't sell cards that I don't have multiples of, right? Like we're... Oh, hello. We're buying some stuff. Okay. I really need a clerk. Checkout person. Seems like that would be helpful. I'm so quick with change. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Clutch. Did I restock? You, sir. Okay, that's a lot. He's asking under price. Honestly, I'll give you 250. Hey. F. Wait, is it not on? F. Wow, brother. You are clearing me out, man. Appreciate you. Stinky. All right. What else we got? $1. Oh, God. I forgot how to use the credit card thing. I panicked a little bit. Oh, Lord. Okay. I have 2 of these. Sell one of those. Oh, wait. Ah! How do I close? R. No. How do I... F. How do I get back? How do I get back? That was not for sale. F. Okay. I may not be able to do this one. Oh. Only by dupes. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm dumb. Sorry, I forgot how to play this game. Hello. You want $4 and 58 cents. There you go. Cool, single. Love that for you, man. Why am I making the math harder? Why am I doing that to myself? Man, you guys are all just buying singles? 19 cents, brother? Hello. Yeah, I'll give you 15 for it. Okay. 16. I don't want your stinky card. Alright. What do we got? Market plus 10. Call it a day. Alright, that's fair. Market plus 10. Oh my god. I'm inside someone. That was weird. Let's not do that again. Wow. $458. Done. Killing me with single buys, bro. $0.08. Paid with a $20 bill. Crazy. Dude, this is kind of stressing me out. I'm harkened back to my Walgreens days. Where I had just a row of customers. And I was like, oh my god. They really should staff more people. And they just didn't. You're paying for a 17-cent card with a... Okay. I'm gonna start invoking minimum purchases in this store. Am I out of anything? No, I guess not. We're still cruising. Oh, thank you. Bless you, sir. 25. Call it a day. Hello. You have a hole in your shirt? That looks like he has a hole in his shirt. 30 point 21. Do you think they would notice if I charged them 10x? You know, steal some? Hmm? What? Sir, I'll be honest with you. I'll give you 300 for that card. Okay. I'm lowballing like it's nobody's business. Cheap card? Yeah, it's 10% market value, bro. What do you want? Sorry, y'all should not be playing in the dark. That's crazy. Okay. 84. Peace. Clutch. Alright, I think the play is to just let them do their thing, and then I will reorder and restock at the end of the night. I think that's a better way to live life. You know what I mean? I also think that... Is that messing with the feng shui of the room? I hope somebody comes play with her. Yay! Friends. Friends. Alright, what all do we got here? We got like some overflow. Okay. Okay. Yes. Epic. Whoa, sorry. Reorganizing, you know how it... At least it was only $1. Hello. You want half a rack? Oh my god, you want more than a rack? Brother, I don't have that much money, man. I mean, 700? Not even willing to entertain that. He's just like, yeah, nah. I'm good. Honestly, I don't blame him. But like 2 racks for that card is crazy. Hello. Ugh. Hated that. Hate it when they do that. Chad, we're gonna open some packs. I think that's the play. Closing time. It's in an hour 30. And then I need to reorder stock for store. Bye. Ah, God. I still think we need to open up that area of the store. Hello. Plushies. I noticed the plushies are not selling like they used to, though. Is that a problem? That might be a problem. Are y'all dizzy yet? I'm a little dizzy now, I'll be honest. What you got? Oh, you're definitely gonna lose. That hand is garbage. All right. Do I need to get another de-stinkifier? I feel like I might. $0.79 back. Yeehaw. Oh, he's shopping. He lost? Brother, I haven't opened any packs, man. I'm sorry. You only want singles? Only want singles. Alright. Well, we made a rack. That's nice. Oh, those are the basic ones. Are these all basic ones? Oh, hello. Alright, I'm feeling generous. I'll give you 16. Yikes. Okay. Closed. We're closed, baby. Do I need to? It's been a minute since I've paid rent. Debt free. Okay. There's a market. Okay, so that's why people weren't buying as many boxes, maybe. Interesting. My stuff's always cheaper than market, though, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Fur pig. Infer hog. Blazor. Oh, some of these look sick, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, we gotta buy some stuff. What all do we need though? I think we're good on basic packs. We could probably buy more of the rares. Especially because I'm gonna buy some, or open some rather. God, that was expensive. I'm hoping that was the right decision. Because I don't know. We have no items in the box. Get out of here. Rip. Okay. Nothing in the box. Let's put you down here. Open you. Put you here. Yes. I think the rares are selling better. And so this will be good for us. What's up, Elroy? I'm feeling better. I went over a lot of things in detail that I frankly can't remember off the top of my head right now. But the VOD exists if you want more detail beyond. I came upon some new discoveries of food allergies and chronic conditions and such. Lost 15 pounds, and I'm super stressed out. But I'm alive, and I'm here. The average cost is that the market price is $34. I'm gonna say 32. Oh. Yeah, I'll give the people a deal. Honestly. I will give the people a deal. There we go. Beautiful. YouTube is also not counting views if you have ad blocker on. Yes. We also talked a little bit about that. I'm sure everyone was really excited for me to talk about that. All right. We're ripping them. Next up, we put singles out. Bro, I thought these were rare packs. What the heck? I'm getting scammed. God. Chat, we might be cooked. Come on. That one was... That's a hit right there. That's a hit. Sparkly and more sparkly. Wow. How many of these am I opening? That one was less exciting. Keep the buck. Alright, we'll open a couple basic ones too. Ooh! Huge. Our collection is growing. Okay. Let's see what we got in ye old binder. How do I sort? F. Duplicates. These are all dupes, eh? Oh, that's right. Somebody told me I can just like do this. And it's like way faster. We'll just grab. Target plus 10. I'm a man of the people, man. I'm not out here getting rich. I'm just spreading the love of TCG plus 10%. That's all. I gotta keep the lights on, you know? Crushed it. Yeah, we are gonna have to change the way we do some stuff on the channel. But that's okay. I've been doing YouTube for like 2 decades, or not 2 decades. God, I'm not that old. Jesus. I've been doing it for a decade ish, you know? I guess I'm out of money, huh? Kind of got to start. 7 people were dissatisfied? Boomst. We're in the red again, chat. God, I'm a terrible business person. We are open! Hell yeah! What's up, everybody? Oh, he is stinky. Okay, hold up. We got this on? That is on blast. Excellent. My man did not shower this morning. Oh, he's not coming in. Hey! That's right. You do want to come in here. Did that clean him? How is this not? Okay, good. Clean him. Oh, what's up? I will give you 0.8 cents. Nice. Did I already have that? Pledge $14 and 69 cents for your troubles. Okay, is it me or is every... Okay, never mind. Not everybody's buying singles. You are my favorite customer of all time. I'm not in it for the money, but I do love the money. That is really nice when that happens. I like that a lot. Thank you for paying exact change. You're my favorite. Hello. $25.70. Please don't pay with a 20. Damn it. Should have known. Thank you. Jay, y'all think I should buy more of the boxes? I know you're agitated by the air freshener, but you smell. Have a nice day. Hello. Single plushie for $2.25. Cha-ching. Dude, I did see that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is doing a new format. I don't know what the new format is, though. I just saw a Ruxin video and they were like, hey, is this going to save the format? I don't even know if it was him. Somebody was like, will this save Yu-Gi-Oh? And I was like, yo, that's crazy. They're going to save Yu-Gi-Oh? That's cool. Ah. F. Sweet. Hello. Thank you. Okay. 64. 26. Oh, Elroy, I also opened one of the tins. Like, literally right before you got here. I got a sparkly Silent Magician, but I don't know if any other hits were good. Because I don't, frankly, know. $50. Wow. Bro came to play. We have the same complexion. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 18. 33. No ban list, no link or pendulum cards, no extra monster zone. Oh, it's a point value like the games? Oh, that's actually kind of sick. I would give that a shot. I kind of like the point system, as annoying as it is sometimes to deal with that. Whoa, okay. I hated every second of that. And I guess we need to actually... I need to put prices on some stuff, I think. Perfect change, my man. Thank you. Anything else need a price? No, we're good. Okay. Look. Oh, hi. What's up? He wants $1.82. Man, I'll tell you what, bro. I'll give you $1.80. Just because we look alike. And I was inside you at one point. Okay. 25. 51. Oh. Okay. You can tell he kind of hung his head in shame as he handed me that card. We need more plushies, bro. I need more of those boxes. Golly. Clearly, I need... Okay, he's going to play. Clearly, I need more boxes. God. Any bills? Order some stacks. Order some boxes. Can I get some plushies? Wait, they come in 12 packs? I just need the one then. Oh, sorry. That one dude kind of looks like Dan Clancy. Just sitting there. Is that weird? I was talking about last plushie. That's crazy. Yeah. 45. Oh. 38. Excellent. 100 points is standard camp, but there could be whatever you want. Interesting. $78. Appreciate it. Okay, you guys can have some lights. Oh my God. Dude, y'all are little card fiends. Can't even get them on the shelves, brother. Yeah. Oh, it's different. F. Mess that up. $3. Yes. What? I'll give it 27. Nice. Hi. Okay. Can I get more on the shelf now? Ah. Speaking of stressful times. I am a small business owner. Thank you for your patience. What a weird combo that was. 9409. Huh. Kobe. Coming in. Spin move. Crushed. Y'all saw that, right? Ooh. I need to order more box. I could have got more basic packs too, but I don't know if it's worth. Yeah. Eat. Hello. Oh. 30 minutes to close. Bro was just standing there. Y'all could play together. Twins. Will he sit down? Guy's acting weird. Money all spends the same though. Amen. $81. Thank you. 45 and done. Oh, hello. 136. I'll give you 31. I'll give you 33. And 50 cents. Bro haggled over 2 quarters. That's crazy. $4. 57 cents. Bye-bye. Are you also buying a bunch of stuff? Wait, so I paid him and now he's giving me the money back? I'm not out here to scam. But like low key, I'm kind of scamming. My God, that was so worth $30. You go there. All right, what all do we need to restock? Pretty much everything. Rip some packs. That was a bad pack. If the pack is not worth at least $5, we fail. Yeah, that was a good one. We failed. Like $4. Not even. These packs are butt. Oh no. Barely broke even on that one. Okay. So what we need 8. Six, 7, 8. Okay, that's all of them. We could get an expansion. Like I just did. Oh, Chad, it's coming together. It's coming together. Okay. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. Low key. Let's rock one more day. Show me the truth. I'm ready. Run me out of stock, bro. Let me get another big reno. Oh, how expensive is my stuff now? Open. Come on in, gamers. Ugh. Please shop till you drop. $18. 50 even? I love you guys. Exact change. Hello. You want 19 for that? I will give you 12. I will give you 13. Okay. Later. See, I don't have an emotional attachment to the cards. Respectfully. I own a shop, bro. I will literally just crack packs until I succeed. You know what? I'll give you 31 for that. Baller. Apologies for the mess, folks. We are renovating. I double clicked it. There you go. I was like, wait, how am I giving him $1 more? Truth be told, there were probably times I gave the wrong change. Working a register. $4.58. Yes. $400. Wow, that's actually a good price for that. It's a okay. Would you take 385? Hmm. About 390. Are the deal, baby. Okay. I'm gonna sell that. Oh my god. I did say buy me out of stock, but like god. I didn't think they would be like, yeah, no, challenge accepted, bro. That's crazy. $35. Nice. Hello. You want 120? Whoa. What about 110? Sweet. I'm buying stuff, dude, chat. $16. There you go. I think I could sell that graded card for like 500, and then that would buy our next Reno. Thoughts? I think that'd be a... Why are you stinky? Stop being stinky. This is not a place to be stinky. This is a place of business and fun. Also, that guy over there is very stinky. I'm gonna have to go hit him with the freshener. I know y'all don't like the freshener. I don't care. Sort by rated. Oh, yeah, I want to keep that one. That one's funny. Let's go market plus 10. Yes, sir. Hello. I have one in album. I will give you $2 for it. Okay, fair enough. He's thinking about the graded card. Duplicates. Wait. Okay, wait. I have too many customers. $19.59. Almost a Taylor Swift song. What's up, bro? $50 for that? Shoot, bro. Would you take 42? Nice. Appreciate it. Hello. Oh, you're... Hi. Okay. Hello. I don't know why you guys are standing behind the register just chilling like that, but alright. Well, I don't have those yet. 8. What's up? You know what? I'll give you 110. Is that fair? Nice. Cool. Okay. Hello. Buying cards. $2 and 91. Here we go. Hello. I knew somebody would buy that. Chat, we have a new expansion. Easy breezy. I'm gonna have to buy more plushies. 17 cents back. $19. $0.69. There you go, guys. Sorry. Y'all were hella in the dark. Ugh. I really should hire help, huh? It would be better, I think, for everyone. God, those are so bad at actually working, you know that? Dude, we're up $1,400. Hello. I will give you $100. Stop being stinky. Now go buy a bunch of stuff and give me that $100 back. Business. I'm just so good at it. It's crazy. Hello. Okay, that's not quite 100, but it's close enough. Is this like GTA? This is not like GTA. Imagine. Camo. Hello. I don't know how you gave me 32 cents as a wad of bills, but also not really going to question it. Of course my hand is already full. Why wouldn't it already be full? Okay. People will leave because he smells bad. Okay, there we go. Chat, my inventory is rough. Oh, hello. Yes. Wow, I do not have that kind of cash, but you are actually giving me such a deal on that. Would you take 1,400? Just kidding. I can't do that much. Would you take 1,100? Nope. All right, well. Look, man, I ain't got bands like that. I don't know what to tell you. Not by choice. I would love to just have infinite cash. But I don't. I'm a broke boy. Nailed it. Are we almost out of basic cards? I feel like we have to be, right? Single card. $9.75. Oh, yeah, you want something. I will give you 50 cents. Okay. I'm heartbroken. Trust me. Wow. Okay, so they just like bought everything. Hey, yo. Brother, no one's coming in here, man. That's weird. Dark Side of Dimensions is on YouTube legally. I did get recommended a channel that had the Pyramid Light and stuff on it too. Con TV, I think is the channel name. Shout out if you know, you know. I guess. I think it means like convention TV. But if it's not legally distributed, then con has a different meaning. Yeah. Shout out. I think, honestly, we run it one more time. Look how open, chat. We're so free. Wow. Crazy. Okay. We need to buy some stuff, though. Also, we need to get some tables. Not that. DIY. Okay, I think I only want to get one right now. It's like low key. I gotta buy a ton of stock. But I think you all see the vision that's happening here. Just a wall of gaming nerds. And then stuff to buy. And then probably some air fresheners, actually. Okay, so we're gonna have to crack some packs. Stressful. I need those, but I need everything basically. Oh yay. I can still buy stuff. Give me one of those. I can't afford to buy the license for that yet, so more of those. Give me 2 of the. Just kidding. Give me 1 of those. Oh, didn't mean to do that yet. That's my bad. I'm in a month. Oh, because I'm a free delivery. Bro is still just chilling over there, dude. Heck. Maybe people will like the basic packs in the boxes. I guess I'm not completely out of the basic packs. But I'm not having... what's up, Dunsparcius? Hello. There's a lot that I talked about. Channel direction, health. Ad blocker users are ruining stats for everybody unintentionally that they didn't know about, mind you. Oopsies. I'm working on feeling better. And there will be some changes to pace in streams and uploads. That's kind of the quick and dirty. But if you want more detailed stuff, you can check the VOD. Oh, the VODs are only going to be on the VOD channel. That, I guess, is the biggest takeaway if you are, in fact, seeking additional information. Because that is definitely something that changed. Or will be changing. All right. Speaking of... oh, we were gonna open some packs real quick and then load up the singles. Ooh, bet I don't have to sell that. Got a non-rare mummy. That's not helpful. Big hits. We need... Okay. Huge. Excellent. Let me sort by dupes. Beautiful. I guess the stream VODs are going to be unlisted. So it's not an entire guarantee. That you'll have to go to the VOD channel, but ultimately that's going to be the only way to, for sure, do the stream stuff. Right, we just need 3. Say less. Alright, bro, no one's coming, man. I don't know what to tell you, brother. Alright. I think overall, yeah, if you have the stream notification, you can still grab the VOD here. Huge. That's just my desktop. I didn't realize it would go away. All right. As you can see from my desktop, I have a lot of videos in the queue to go through and update. It's a lot. Including the Rye cosplay. I still haven't gotten that up yet. That's kind of a high priority one, honestly. The Rye cosplay, the Sam Slade interview, and then did I do Brave Pulse already? Surely I have, right? Oh wow, I lost like 10 subs tonight. That's crazy. Yeah, I did. Okay. I did do that. I forgot. Anyway. Chat, I think that's going to be a wrap for the evening. Because it is getting late. It's almost 11. I don't know when the next time I'll be live is. I'm assuming it's maybe Wednesday. I'm not certain. The rest of September, like I said, is going to be a little bit up in the air. And then we'll try and have more like regularity around it moving forward. So yeah. I appreciate y'all. Know that. Not taken for granted. I will see y'all next time. Sometime this week. I'll try and update the Twitch calendar. For when I have like a better idea. I gotta talk to Jenna about when she wants to start the Lego Voyager stuff. And all that. So, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good one. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye.